Hello and welcome back. Let me just turn this off. Okay, there we go. Well, good morning, evening, afternoon, or wherever you are. I hope you are having an amazing, awesome day. Sorry that I'm doing weird things with my mouth. I actually just made my salad and I started eating it, but then I was like, oh shit, I've been on starting soon for like 5 minutes already, so I better start this stream, and I'll just eat along the way. I didn't actually get to fully enjoy my dinner. I was actually kind of struggling to make everything happen and to just hurry up and make sure we have everything ready. I think I'm gonna turn the game down a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys are bothered by it, but I think we should be overall okay. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day. Today, this is my, oh gosh, I'm actually really tryharding this weekend. This is technically my third stream of the day. We had one very, very early in the morning because, well, Final Fantasy 14 live letters are just not something that we miss here on the channel. So I got to watch that with you guys together. You can find it still here on Twitch if you're on Twitch, or on YouTube if you're watching this on my channel. We got to find out many interesting things. Actually not that many when it comes to, oh sorry, when it comes to just Final Fantasy 14 as a game. But there are some news regarding the events, the dates, and the locations for the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest 2023 have been announced, and I am very excited for it because I am going to go. That's pretty much what's new about it. It's going to be a little bit difficult because I'm still in the list of countries that's going to require a visa, and visas are a little bit of a hassle to get. They're not a hassle. It's just like takes a little bit of time. You have to pay for it and like wait a month or whatever. But it's okay. I am gonna do it. And good evening, Morgan. Welcome back. How are you doing? So yes, I'm gonna be going to London. London Final Fantasy Fan Fest is from October 21st to 23rd, and that's like in a year. So I have plenty of time to prepare, but I am going to be looking out for probably for like Airbnbs or hotel or whatever prices and deals and whatnot, and I'm yet to figure out whether or not I'd be flying or not. There's just a lot of stuff to figure out, and hopefully the world is going to stay intact, so I actually get to go. And yeah, that's my exciting news for the day. The other locations are in, I want to say, Las Vegas, and in Japan that's going to be early 2024. I'm not sure where. I don't think they even disclosed that. That's another, yeah, it gives me more time to prepare for sure, and hopefully the world is going to stay intact. Hopefully we still have our planet by next year, because the way things are going, I hope that the things just turn out to be, I don't know, not as shitty. Maybe I'm just naive in thinking that, but maybe if things are in motion that we can't control, then things are in motion that we can't control. But all we can do is just hope, for the sake of us and our sanity and our families and friends and everything, that things are going to somehow be fine for all of us. So yeah, heard it's harder to find a new planet when the old one's broken, right? Like, where are we gonna live? I never thought I'd end up having these conversations, but unfortunately here we are. But there's something to look forward to. I am very much looking forward to the fan fest, and I hope if any of you are planning on going, I hope to see you there as well. What else is new? Not much. What I'm gonna be doing mostly on my 14 streams is just leveling. I am 11 out of 19 on my job, all leveling all jobs to 90. They're not all at level 1, although most of the ones that I have remaining are. I think I have like 2 or 3 that are not, but it's still like the progress is not significant. Anyways, so that's going to be happening, and yeah, I'm very excited. This year I am determined to actually go for the relics for all of the jobs, and it's an ambitious goal, but it's something that I've set for myself last year, and that's why I've been leveling everything for this particular occasion, so I'll be doing that. And congrats on 19 out of 19. I am sitting at 11, and hopefully I can get to at least like 13 or 14 by the time the patch is around. And you know, I'm still gonna be leveling regardless as I'm working on the relics, because what else am I gonna do? Like, I'm still gonna do my daily roulettes and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to what we're gonna do. If you happen to be on Twitch, you're gonna notice that we're not monetized. I canceled my affiliate status so that I can multi-stream on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time, and Twitch doesn't take kindly to that. So if you would like to support the content and now help me fund my trip to London next year, you are welcome to do so, as I am officially opening that fund, and I'm starting to save money so that I can go to London and basically not threaten our existence by doing so. So yeah, you can find all the links to Patreon, stream elements, tips, and whatnot down in the description, as well as merch, affiliate links, and whatnot. And if you're watching this on YouTube, here we are monetized. This is my main channel where I do Final Fantasy XIV content, so you can support the content should you want to through what are they? YouTube memberships, super chats, stickers, whatever they are, and yeah, as well as the other means like Patreon, like stream elements, whatever. That's pretty much all in the description of this video and in the pinned comment on stream. So yeah, without further ado, I don't know why I'm just sitting here in G pose in my room. I actually love my room. This is like I'm actually just genuinely really excited to be back in 14, and I haven't been playing for a while, like playing actively. Like, I would log in, I would send my retainers from time to time, but like I would just do my dailies, like daily checklists and whatnot, the stuff that I've mostly been doing. Right now, I'm mostly focused just on power leveling. I'm not gonna be doing all of the roulettes. I'm gonna do the boring ones, like MSQs and front lines, and then I'm probably just gonna end up doing dungeons. I have a lot of squadron battle manuals, so technically I'm ready for this, and I'm looking to improve my the number of seals that I have, because I'm also grinding my Heaven's Ward relics and whatnot, so I'm doing a lot of things. Let's see, if any of you are happen to be on Light and want to join me, do let me know. I would be very happy to tag along if you are gonna do your daily roulettes. If you're doing your daily roulettes, I'm gonna be doing it right now, so yeah, let me know if you want to play. Nice. Yeah, I've been kind of I guess I kind of abandoned furnishing my house a little bit. Like, from time to time when there's an event and there's an item, I just like put it in the house regardless of whether it fits or not. But yeah, we're gonna do the front line first. Why not? This is okay, so the wait time is less than 5 minutes, and that works for me. In the meantime, if you happen to want to join, you are more than welcome to. Is the game too loud? It shouldn't be, but do let me know. I also, well, excuse myself, but I will also have my, have a little bit of dinner, because I did not get to eat my food, and I just bit myself because I was trying to eat and talk at the same time, and that just doesn't work. Oh yeah, of course. I'd be happy to have you. I do PvP straight away because I don't know what the queues are gonna be like, and since it's less than 5 minutes, I just want to make sure that I'm going through it before moving on to anything else. And so far, I don't know. It looks like we should be okay, but I don't know. Oh, there we go. Time elapsed. Okay, but I'm okay. I'm 83 on my bard. I would love to get to 90 as soon as possible. So after I'm done with this, I'd like to do the MSQ and then 50, 60, 70, 80s. And then, well, pretty much leveling dungeons. And after that, oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I dressed like this? What? Why am I dressed like this? Why is my machinist dressed like this? What the? What? Okay. You guys were not supposed to see that. Never mind. Never mind. Forget you saw it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Don't ask me what I've been up to. You don't want to know. Oh my god. Anyways. Oh, okay. I never forget that I. Yeah, don't look at me. I'm hideous. Although, yeah. I don't think I can change my glam plate. Oh shit! I should be doing things. Hmm. I'm going to guess that it's pretty unforgettable. Dude, I'm legitimately walking around looking like this. Look at my weapon. My weapon doesn't really fit. This is what my machinist looks like. I don't even remember myself participating in any activities that required me to get dressed like this. What? Look at me. I'm hideous. My gosh. Okay, so we gotta step it up. I don't wanna go there. We're gonna get sandwiched. Super sandwiched there. Where do we want to go? Meh. Everything is just meh. Where are my people? Who are my people? Immortal Flames, okay. I clearly need to do some remembering of what I'm actually supposed to do. Because holy shit. I like playing Machinist in PvP, especially in front lines. I know it doesn't do a lot of damage, but I find it relaxing, and I really don't want to be here. Oh my god! Oh, that's what I get for not paying attention and for trying to keep my food while doing this. That's just embarrassing. How are these guys already at like 500? I am clearly extremely rusty when it comes to this. I think for a while I've been feeling overwhelmed when it comes to 14, because I'm the kind of person who likes being like organized when it comes to my activities. And let's say I choose something to do in 14. What is happening here? How did we all get so wrecked? What? Like when it comes to choosing activities, I like to be efficient, as in let's say I go and do, I don't know, fishing or whatever. Fishing is probably a bad example because I haven't ever for sure like really fished. And if I'm doing one thing, I want to make sure that I'm doing it properly in a way that when I'm achievement hunting, I'm just doing all of the achievements that I'm supposed to be doing, that I'm not like spending a bunch of time doing something but forgetting that there is just this one little thing that I'm supposed to be doing the whole time so that I don't miss out on an achievement. And that thought alone has been kind of overwhelming for me since I finished the MSQ, because I do like hunting for achievements, but what's really heartbreaking for me is like hunting for an achievement and then realizing, to my horror, that I should have been doing something, you know, daily or something from the moment I start doing a certain activity. And I'm just very afraid of these like less than optimized processes of achievement hunting. And for a while, I didn't really know what I want to do. For example, let's say I want to level. Like for a while, I've been concerning myself with these thoughts of like, how do I level in the most efficient way while doing everything else that I have to be doing while I'm leveling so that when the time comes, I'm ready for it. For example, I want to do daily roulettes because I'm getting like items and whatever that I can exchange for seals that I can later exchange for the items that I need for my relic grind. And so far, that behavior has been rewarding for me because I've been collecting, and I got my Heaven's Ward relic with ease, and I know that I'm gonna be able to get the rest of my relics with relative ease. But at the same time, I want to get the cards that are in the alliance raids or the glamour or anything like that that I am probably not going to go back to once I'm done with leveling. Oh, why did I do this? That I'm not gonna go back to, but I know that it's gonna take me a while to do it, and this is the reason why I've been committing myself to leveling through roulettes and dungeons and whatnot, rather than, let's say, doing Bozja. Although in Bozja there's also achievements, but then I realized, to my even bigger horror, is that I'm going to find Bozja a lot more overwhelming to go through if I go into Bozja with all of my jobs already at 90. Because leveling there apparently is a big plus, and it's a good idea to do that because there's a lot of experience that Bozja gives. So the fact that I have to decide whether or not I'm gonna go to dungeons and get, like, I don't know, cards and glamour and whatnot, or go to Bozja to level and get, I don't know, cards and mounts and glamour and whatnot, like, that thought alone has been very overwhelming for me. And I've been trying to deal with it, and I think this is the reason why I took a little break, so that I could think about how I'm going to play 14. I realized that I just can't do everything perfectly, everything at the same time, and that I'm just going to have to deal with doing some things, and if something happens to omit me in that process, I will either not do it, or I will have to go back to do it some other time when I'm specifically doing that. Like, I don't think that there's an activity that will ever be obsolete for me. Maybe leveling, yes, but not, well, actually not leveling through dungeons, because like with every expansion, I'm still going to be queuing for, I want to say, alliance raids or normal raids or whatever, so I'm still going to have the opportunity to do that. So it's been hard. Gaming skills not good, just saying, awful. Are you talking about my PvP gameplay? Because I agree with you. I've been far too distracted to actually perform. Sorry about that. You're witnessing this misery. I just did level up roulette every day and that's it, but wasn't under any time pressure. I see. Yeah, I don't know, like, to me, I just really want to make sure I can, like, once the steps for the relics are out, and we don't know what the steps are gonna be yet, yet, but I'm going to guess that they're not gonna release all of the steps for all of the relics all at the same time. I'm guessing that's not gonna be a thing. But some things are going to be released for all of the jobs. And I just want to make sure I can do at least these beginners steps things with all of my jobs. And I know that I'm not going to have, oh shit. I know that I'm not going to have all of my jobs leveled by that time. By the time the steps come out, but instead I will be doing the steps for the jobs that I have leveled while leveling the other jobs. And also, Online Tough Guy, welcome, and I hope you're having a great day. This is Final Fantasy XIV. Have you been on my channel before? Because I always get surprised by how people actually manage to find me without without knowing about Final Fantasy XIV. I mostly do Final Fantasy XIV content here, but sometimes I do things like well, recently I've been playing Dewfield Chronicle, and before that I played Outriders. FF14, I played that too. Didn't recognize. Oh, I see. Well, PvP may not be something that the people recognize straight away. Also, Scholar Mara, are you gonna be joining me, or is anyone else interested in joining me? I'm just gonna be doing some of my roulettes, and I'm on this desperate mission to complete this. And I have to change. Oh my gosh, I look horrible. But yeah, anyways, welcome. I'm glad that YouTube didn't start recommending me to people who don't care at all about 14. That would get me cancelled, disliked, into oblivion. Like, I like going through random houses, and I actually love my neighbors' houses. They are all so pretty. People in Shurigane really are really like in tune with like with the nature of the place, I think. Okay. Do remind me, let me see, where's my friends list? Social. Okay, I need to refresh it. I can't see anyone online. What is happening? Are you online? Because my thing is kind of bugging out a little bit. Okay, this is you, right? I think so. Sorry, I am really bad with names. But you guys know that, so I don't know who I invited. I hope I hope I invited you. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of my salad. I'm still desperately hoping that I can have my dinner. But if we do MSQ, I think I'll have plenty of time. Do realize that you're queuing into movie roulette with me. Oh, okay. Do you need more time? Should I go alone? Yeah, no problem. What is this? Crystarian Wardrobe. Wait, what? What did we chance upon? What is a Crystarian Wardrobe? That sounds like something I might want to have. Let me go home for a second. How do I go home? See, this is such a beautiful place to have a home. We live right next to this pond, and yes, I realize that technically it would be full of mosquitoes, but I still think it's so nice. I need to get rid of this basic fence. It's horrible. Ugh, my salad is escaping me. Are you ready? I feel like my room is already pretty full. And if I wanted to have a wardrobe, where in the world would I put a wardrobe? Yes, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube, so you can see the chat on screen. I'm always live on both at the same time, so I do that so that people wouldn't have to choose where they consume the content. And I don't know, I think everyone prefers it this way. Let me see. Also, Mario, welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. My name on Twitch is the same as my as the name of this channel that you're on, so it's Mom's Den. You can find a link in the description of the video. All right, thank you. Okay, let's try to do that. Thank you for queuing with me. What I wanted to do is I wanted to check out this wardrobe. If I placed it, I want to see if I even want to have it. Like, it looks pretty good. Oh, never mind. It actually looks really nice. I know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm not gonna place it here. You guys are going to see something that you normally don't see on the stream. I don't normally go here, but I do want to place it. Okay. That's my hideout. This is my room. And like I said, there's not a lot of room here. But I have Crystarium-ish themed walls. And I do think that a wardrobe here would be nice, especially with the fact that I have things thrown all over the floor. But the aesthetics of this place is just so nice. It's like, I want to have it, but I don't think it's a good idea at the same time. Maybe I just shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't have it. Like, maybe the apartment is just fine the way it is. What do you think, guys? Girls. Everything in between. What do you think? I say guys, I hope no one's taking that as an offensive thing. I just say it as a non-gender thing. Don't want to be deemed insensitive. Gotta be careful. Okay, oh, my little guy's swimming. How do I... Okay, what do I do? Yeah, I like these walls. They're actually so pretty. What I could do... Okay. Indoor furnishings. Let's try and rearrange this a little bit. I don't want to have my wardrobe there. I don't know, like, I feel like everything is just perfect the way it is. Maybe not, but if I move things closer, I feel like I'm gonna break the aesthetics of it a little bit. What do I do? What do I do? I can't really put this anywhere. Imagine I just put it here. Like, wait, it wouldn't be impossible, technically, to put it there. Like, I understand that it's a lamp, and that I probably shouldn't. But it's a cool thing to have. And maybe if I just, like, stick it in the middle, you can't actually see that it's a lamp, and it just looks like a magical thing. So that I can make more room. If I can just... I think it actually looks pretty cool. Like, if you sit here... Like, I can't... Like, this is probably the best thing I can do when it comes to, like, floating and such. It's not impossible to imagine that this could happen. It's really not. It looks like an ingrown thing on the... Yeah, maybe. It doesn't all have to be realistic. Realism is not why we're here. I think it actually looks kind of cute. FC has a pool in their garden that has a stone in it so that a lot of us can sit in the water without drowning. That's adorable. That's actually so adorable. Wait, I can't do this while I'm doing housing? What? That's the first time I'm seeing this. Oh god. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, We're gonna have a nice long evening. Not as long as this used to be, but still. I do want that 19 out of 19. I never actually pay attention to what they're talking about anymore, to the point that I think I've lost all memory of what Praetorium is actually about. I just pay no attention anymore. But I still don't mind the place. I think it's just the gameplay that I don't mind. I mean, it's a cute dungeon. It just takes too damn long. Oh shit, I didn't refresh the Wanderer's Tales when I was doing Frontlines. And big disclaimer, I'm not good at Bard or at anything that I'm actually leveling. I am just not. I press a lot of buttons and that's about it when it comes to my gameplay. And I'm okay with that. That's it. That's the disclaimer. Do we have someone who's never been here? No, this sprout has been here, right? Yeah. Yeah, we would have known. Honestly, when it comes to decorating houses, I think I've been far too consumed on on making it so that on making the house so that it looks realistic. But I think not playing FF for a while has me like stepping out of these attitudes that I thought, I don't know, were the only correct attitudes. Because why would it have to be realistic? I sold a really cool thing recently because I thought that there was no way I would be able to fit it. But now thinking about it, it would have been a really cool addition. I've only shockingly recently discovered these crafted weapons. Like the one that I have with my bard. What I used to do before is like while doing like the trials and whatnot, I would collect these I would collect these weapons, and I think this is from like the whale extreme, or is it the no, it's not Leviathan. I don't know. Anyways, they I thought that they looked pretty cool, but then I discovered that each one of them has like a shiny version of the weapon, and suddenly every single weapon that I collected from the actual trial, it just feels less impressive. And I got rid of them so that I could over time get the shiny ones that I like. I can't help myself. I just like the shinies. Well, for the millionth time, you get to hear this. Mm. I saw a really cool thing on Reddit a few weeks ago. There was someone, I don't know if I can find it. There was someone who wrote Gaius, but um like they created different things, like Gaius speech but it's arrangé, and then Gaius speech but it's run through an ovo translator, and then where is it? Oh, I didn't see this. Garrus's Praetorium speech, but glamour. Speech, but it's. I'm trying to find different versions of it. This one is pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know if you saw this one. Okay. Here we are. This is Gaius's speech, but it's Orianger. Tellest mine humble self for whom thou is fight. Thine speech betrays thy most glib nature. Dost thou truly believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity has proven built on falsehood. The seed has layeth in thine city states, and thy fate is but the greatest of deceptions. Behold it for a cobweb of lies. Thine belief in Eorzea shalt be the same to believe in naught. Thine beast tribes in Eorzea oft doth summon gods to fight in their stead. Yet thou, comrades, wouldst not readily respond. Dost now not thou findest 'tis to be most strange? There's more. There is more. Okay, never mind. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll continue. It's actually really cool. Yeah, I think it's Bismarck weapon. Sorry, I'm distracted. Okay. Yeah, it's the Bismarck crafted weapon. I love it. I honestly think that playing Diofield has crippled me a little bit. Now like I don't know if you've been here during my Diofield streams, but now I don't think I'm capable of being a DPS in attacking a boss or any unit whatsoever if I'm not standing behind, because the whole time I'm just thinking about ambush and like critical and whatnot, and I've just been desperately trying to avoid to look them in the face, because there's like a small part in me now that believes that I'm gonna be doing less damage if I'm standing like directly in front of the boss. It's actually quite terrible. I wonder how many levels I can get tonight. Like, obviously leveling all the way would be nice, but I don't think I can do that. I can spam the dungeons, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Is the game too loud, by the way? I think we should be okay. Anyway, I'll continue the reading as soon as we get to the cutscene. We gotta do something. I feel like when I do this, I'm always like the least try-hard person. It's like whenever I try to hit something, I normally discover that everyone else has already hit everything there is to be hit. And I just feel like I'm not contributing to the group enough. It feels bad. Maybe they just die really fast. I do hit some, but I never feel like it's enough, you know? Anyway, if the chat is here on the right side, I'm not actually covering anything important, am I? I don't think so. And like, you know who's the real pro in Praetorium? By the way they stand when there's the sidearm hitting them. Look. I'm gonna show you. These guys are all pros. They will stand here to not get pushed back. Because the hand will do that to you. It took me a shocking amount of time to realize that. It's embarrassing, really. Okay, let's continue. Where is my... Okay, where were we? And thy faith is but the greatest of deceptions. Okay. Behold it for a cobweb of lies. Thine belief in the Eorzea shalt be the same to believe in naught. Thine beast tribes in Eorzea... Oh, we read this. Thine beast tribes in Eorzea oft thus summon gods to fight in their stead. Yet thou comrades wouldst not readily respond. Thus not thou findest 'tis to be most strange. Whensoever wilt thine 12 not find themselves engaged? I thought myself to understand they to be thine protectors. Should thou believe in them to be thine guardians, pray tell why dost not thou repeat thine trick at Cartano and deliverest them down? For they will surely answer thee, so long as thou willest lavish them with crystals and gorge them bloated with ether. Though gods art no different than of the beasts, for they art icons, every one. Hark thou unto this, and thou may yet see how Eorzea's fate bleeds thine land dry. Thine masters art not ignorant of this. May it prompt this question: why they would yet clingeth to these false deities? What wouldst driveth even the most learned of men, even the great Louisois, to grovel at their feet? The answer: thine masters lacketh the strength to do, will continue to do naught else. Oh gosh, these are precious. They're so good. Okay, there's another one. To grovel at their feet. The answer: thy master lacketh the strength to do naught else. For thy would of man to meanest anything, man must oweth thy world. To this end, he hath ever fought most ever to raise one's self, to groweth most rich through conquest. And whence the dust of battle shall settle, it shall ever be strong whomst would dictate the fate of the weak. Knoweth this, dost an impotent ruler would see but a singular path, that of most false worship, a path which would lead us towards enervation and death. Only he of power mayst rightly steer the course of civilization, and in 'tis land of creeping mendacity, 'tis one truth that shalt proveth to be its salvation. Cometh, champion of Eorzea, face mine self. Thine defeat shalt serveth as proof of mine readiness to rule. It is only right that I should taken thy realm, for none amongst thou has the power to stop it me. It has like 1.1k upvotes, and it is precious. It is precious. I hope you enjoyed that. There's a lot more where that came from. There's like all sorts of different versions of Gaius on Reddit if you are curious to explore that that corner of the internet. But yeah, it's all there. How long, right? No, but I love how their relationship actually develops later, like in the Omega and whatnot. Oh man, I hope I don't start being sick again. That would be so annoying. I've gone like 2 weeks without being sick or having a cold, and I am unexcited over the prospect of having another one. That would suck. I'm so hungry. Oh, the famous Praetorium selfies. Do you know what? Every time we queue into Praetorium, what we should do is we should read one of those guys' speeches, but in a different language. Hmm. I wasn't even talking this time. This is like the second time I bit myself. That's so annoying. That hurts. Oh gosh, that hurts. Alright, let's do this. Who knows, maybe with my newfound instincts of escaping pretty much everything, maybe I actually start getting good at samurai. Or anything with positionals to that matter. I hope so. Because I think that's what's been stopping me from fully enjoying, I don't know, monk or samurai or whatever. It's like I always felt like I could do better, but I just didn't have a habit of actually performing better, which is a bit annoying. Also, I recently started rewatching Lucifer. I don't know if you've seen Lucifer. Honestly, I don't know many people who haven't. It's on Netflix. I love that show. Lunit actually has never seen Lucifer, so we're rewatching it. Well, I'm rewatching it. He's watching it for the first time. Loves this show so far. Like, we're only on the first season, but like that's one of those shows that just gets continuously good. It doesn't flop. It doesn't disappoint. It doesn't make you stop watching for some reason. It's just a good show, and it gets better and better and better from beginning to the very end. It's such a safe watch. I'm starting to think that coming to Praetorium and not taking a selfie, like from the top, looking down, with every single glamour that I've ever had, is kind of a missed opportunity, to be honest. I feel like I could have really had a full album of these pictures at this point. Memories, huh? Maybe I should start doing that. Who knows how many times I'm gonna do Praetorium. Man, I love this cute little armor. Like, this is the... what's the name of this? The Dragons... I don't know. This is probably not connected to dragons, but I call it the dragon armor for some reason. Let me actually check it. Augmented Torrent Tabard of Aiming. Yes, it's like a very basic. No, dragon worm armor is something different. I remember that, but this one just for some reason is so pretty to me, and I honestly think that it's really cool because if you don't pay attention, considering like my aura's skin color, it's like it almost looks like it's her scales, and it almost looks like she's wearing short sleeves, and the hand just kind of continues into like a non-scaly hand, rather than like all of that being like a very long sleeve. So like from a distance, it just looks like I'm wearing short sleeves. I think it's pretty cool. That's the one that I use for my bard. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know, I just like it. I even like the boots. Very satisfied with that glam.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzean?
Now here we go. We should have started reading it now, but maybe we wouldn't be done by the time we finish the dungeon. That is a very, very long read.
Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception.
Like, who would have thought that the person
To believe in Eorzean
the person who wrote Gaius' speech is like this part of the text is probably like the most read or the most ignored text in like the entirety of of the game. The Lazy Eights, welcome back. How are you? How very glib, right? It's like how many times have I been here? Yo, I'm gonna get these 19 jobs leveled in about a month or two. If it's the last thing I do, I'm doing this and I'm getting my relic weapons. Imagine if Ishikawa wrote it. I actually don't know who wrote Gaius. Does anyone know? That would actually be hilarious. But I don't think so. I don't think. Wait, was Ishikawa a part of the team back then, or no? Actually, maybe today. Maybe they mentioned that today because they had this like presentation of like the writers and the writers team or whatever. But I don't remember if they mentioned it or not. Well, the bright side of this is that Praetorium has actually given me the opportunity to finish my dinner.
For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the
I mean, when you think about his speech, you can't really judge him for it. In a way that he's probably right. As in, like, here, like, we are, like, when you go through Praetorium for the very first time, you're very, self-convinced. And you just know that you're right, and you know that you're Warrior of Light, and that, you know, Heidelin is your mommy, and that, you know, everything is, you know, what you stand for is good and correct and whatnot. And, like, being compared to Beast Tribes, who you've quested for, who you've done, like, reputations for and whatnot, it just doesn't feel fair. But now when you think about it, it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Okay. Here we are. Here we are. I'm not very good at this. Like, I'm still learning the bard buttons. But that's okay. Ah! I should know where to stand though. Oh, these are so subtle. And then when you notice them, it's normally too late because they only give you like a second of notice that something's gonna happen. Being like, you had enough time to move your ass. That's pretty much what it is. I have like half of my buttons available. I still haven't learned like what Bard has and what Bard doesn't have at 50. So what have you all been up to in 14? I'm gonna be like, what's there to do? Nah, there's plenty to do, always. I'm actually happy that I got to do some other things as well. And it made me, like, taking a little break from 14 has made me appreciate the game a little bit more for what it is. In a way that it doesn't try to strangle me, and it's such a big thing for me. And I think that like the whole burnout thing and like being toxic and annoyed and frustrated and everything, especially like coming from WoW, it feels like, I don't know, like the game hasn't tried to strangle me yet with like things that I have to do if I want to stay caught up. It's like I could just have my pally leveled and I already have it leveled. Like I don't have to like do anything else to have access to the content. But the game just kind of, I don't know, it's just accept you for who you are and what you are when you come back to it. So it feels good. Just leveling monk. I've the monk fighting animation. I love the monk fighting animation. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I'm still leveling monk. My monk is like level 60, and I just have a like. I understand monk, and I understand the inspiration behind monk and the martial arts and everything. I know that part of the culture. It's just a personal thing that bothers me to no end. That like when it says, I don't know what it is, curl or stance or whatever, or the other ones, like why is there no, I don't know, any form of like cute animal spirit or whatever, just like showing up as a job action. That's kind of what bothers me with monk. And I know that people have opinion about this, and I know that that's not something that I don't know, is normal to be thinking about, but that's kind of been stopping me from enjoying the monk power, the monk actions. Love FF14. That is because FF is not toxic like WoW. I would just like to rephrase that a little bit and say that like FF doesn't turn players into toxic players in that sort of way. Because it allows you to, you know, just, you know, take a deep breath and also, you know, be happy and whatnot. I just need to go to Idleshire and exchange my my tombstones. Sorry. Let me do that, and oh, I should go here. Okay, what do I want? Okay, let's get this. That way I'm good to go. And do I need to? I think I need to eat food as well. I'm trying to min-max the leveling process a little bit. There's probably a lot more other things that I could do. But here we are. I have yet to level at least one magical ranged DPS, but I don't know what to start. Um, Honestly, I've only leveled Red Mage, and I've been enjoying Red Mage. Like Red Mage is my only one that I've leveled, and it is also one of the only jobs except for Paladin that I will queue any sort of end game content with that I feel comfortable with. So I'm a little bit biased, but I would I would recommend Red Mage because you don't have to like if like depending on how well you know like the boss fights or whatever, you don't have to worry about that like you have to worry with Black Mage. And I don't know, Summoner I guess is another recommendation. I personally haven't leveled Summoner yet, so I don't know if you might end up liking that better. A lot of people love Summoner for what it is, and maybe that would be better than Red Mage. I just personally like Red Mage. Don't have to worry about healing. That I love to play. If I screw up in FF, no problem. Wow, you'll never be in a party again. I know. Like my my experience with tanking, for example, in WoW, made me think that I will never be able to tank in my life, and I speak this as a pally main. I'm not a great tank, but I'm a decent tank. And I thought that I would never ever be able to. I remember trying to level Monk as a tank, and that was like the first time ever that I decided to tank, and I made the mistake of just casually trying to do that on stream, and I remember never having felt so humiliated in my entire life. Because obviously I was bad. I was very new to it. But people would just not have me, I don't know, learn how to tank in their group, to the point that a DPS who didn't even have the tank spec in their class that they were playing, he said, "Step aside, I will tank." And then he like proceeded to pull all the mobs and somehow didn't die. And I don't know, it was just a very embarrassing moment for me. Like it happened to me on stream, and I remember saying I will never ever tank again. But then I started 14, and I realized that if it's a new game, I should also be trying to do like a new spec, or in this case, a new job. And I started playing Pally, and I realized that the anxiousness is actually gone because people are not treating me like garbage. And I've been happy ever since. Keep hearing good things about Red Mage, so I'll try that first, and it's also easy to play it, I hear. Yes, it's easy, it's intuitive. Like, you just basically have, like, one thing to figure out that is the principle of it, like how to basically get your spells to be free. That's the most simple way of explaining it, because you have spells, because the casts are very long, and you have spells that will allow you to insta-cast. And that's the premise, pretty much, of Red Mage. And balancing the mana, but you'll learn that. It's really not difficult. And also I think Red Mage starts at level, I want to say level 50 or level 60. I think it's 50. So you don't have to start from level 1 if that's something that you want to like play straight away or learn how to play straight away. It's like you try to play it, and like if you're looking for guides or whatever, it's like when you type in how to play Red Mage at, I want to say level 50 because I think it is at 50. They already like, there's people on Reddit who basically just like wrote out the basic rotation for Red Mage, and it's not complicated. My sister wants me to play WoW with her, but I told her not yet. I'll wait a bit more till Microsoft wins the acquisition of Blizzard. Honestly, with the amount of time that it takes for things to be approved, like approval time, especially in big companies, is a big thing. I don't think that acquiring Activision will have an immediate effect on World of Warcraft, not in years, to the point that I don't know, if you start playing World of Warcraft, that you're going to feel the significant difference and say, hey, now it's different because this and this and this changed since Microsoft bought it. Like, no one can guarantee that Microsoft is going to make something amazing out of WoW. They are moving in the right direction by introducing like the controller friendly settings, and I'm going to guess that they're going to put it on multiple platforms as well. I don't know, maybe Xbox or whatever, considering Microsoft and whatnot. Also, if it's on Game Pass, I'll play it because I'm only paying. Uh, is it $10 a month for that, and it's a good deal. Honestly, I keep hearing about the possibility of putting it on Game Pass, but I just don't know if anyone on the team, on the WoW team or from Blizzard has ever mentioned that as a possibility. I don't want to entertain it as an idea if publicly, if it's like not something that anyone's ever confirmed. But I don't know. Oh, $1. Oh, I've read 1A and I thought maybe you misclicked and wrote 1A instead of 10. How's it $1? What pass are you talking about? Is this the Xbox pass, or what kind of pass are we discussing here? Why does it cost less than a retainer in FF14? What? Oh my god, I want to do better at Bard. I just don't know how to play Bard. And I've bound my buttons all wrong, and it's awkward to press my buttons. Xbox Game Pass? Why is it $1? How how is it so cheap? I would guess that it would be like, I don't know, between $5 and $15. How is it 1? Well, I wouldn't even say 5. I'd say from 8 to 15. That's the deal I was offered and I took it. Yeah, you'd be a fool not to. Like, I just don't understand it. That's crazy. That's a crazy good deal. Because I think that even, like, PlayStation, I want to say PlayStation Plus or whatever, that one's like, is it $10 or $6 a month or whatever? I'm not sure. But it's definitely not 1. I haven't been in this dungeon in the longest time. I do kind of miss it also. What is this? This is level 60, right? 50, 70, 80. Of course, I don't have a level 60 in my repertoire. But yeah, that deal is so good. I honestly like thinking about what they could do. Like, if they put it on Xbox, it really sounds like something that they should do, because they will have gained so many logins just for this or that reason. And I think that they really depend a lot on the number of, I want to say on the number of what's it called, number of monthly users, I guess. And they count that they count those like just logins as active, regardless of whether you were actually playing or not, or you're just logging in to, I want to say, to get a mount or whatever or not. Can I? Oh, I wasn't supposed to stand there. Oh, I thought I was supposed to hide behind that. Yeah, I haven't done this one in a very long time. Sorry about that. PlayStation Plus is the same as Xbox. They both have tier list 3 actually. The monthly is 6 months and the 1 year. Yeah, actually, I've heard a little bit about it from Luneth. I think he pays it yearly, but I don't know how much it would be when it comes to the monthly price. What do you do with this? Do you break it? Let's see, break it. I'm actually surprised I didn't die. I totally expected myself to die there. Because I don't remember this place. Like to say I'm here for the first time. Sometimes it feels like that. Okay. And I'm unapologetically needing everything because I need those seals. So, sorry. The relics aren't gonna farm themselves. No, but no jokes. This is a beautiful dungeon. But imagine if they did put it on Game Pass and if they just had this crazy amount of players just joining because for the first time they can. Honestly, if we're being fully serious about this, I'd be very concerned because I don't know if Activision or World of Warcraft for that matter or whatever could handle that amount of players, because whenever they announce a new expansion and they have the information about the numbers of players that have purchased the expansion, historically they have never been able to have the launch when things didn't crash on day one and like 2 weeks after that. Like every time everything crashes and everything falls apart, every time they say sorry, it's like, how is it possible? How is it possible that they can't have a single good launch of a game that people have been expecting for a while? Like look at Overwatch 2 and its launch. Like how is this a thing, you know? $9.99 I think for PlayStation Plus for 1 month, $70 I think for 1 year. Yeah, 70 sounds like something that I've heard before for per year. So I think that's the one that he has. Fun fact: you can't play Final Fantasy 14 on your phone with the PS4 or PS5 if you have the PlayStation. If you have the PlayStation app on your phone. Wait, what? Your phone with the but you can't play Final. Oh wait, Final Fantasy. Oh sorry, I was still thinking about WoW because we were talking about it. I read Final Fantasy, but I was thinking WoW. But on your phone, if you with the PS4 or 5, if you have the PlayStation app on your phone. I had to read that again so that it sinks in my mind. That is crazy. I use remote play, but I use it on PC, and I did not even know that you can have remote play app on your phone. What? Have you ever done that? That's insane. Downside is you need a good internet connection. Yeah, I bet. But don't you need the good internet connection anyway if you're playing Final Fantasy anywhere? How would it be different on the phone? I would think that you would need like a good phone with like a a lot of memory or good performance or whatever to be able to run remote play. Or a game for that matter. I wonder if a lot of people do that. He used to play Call of Duty while using the bathroom. That's crazy. Can you even be any good on your phone? Because like the games, if they're not made for the phone, I would guess that it's not easy to play them or that they're not too friendly. That's insane. Oh wow. Learn something every day. I love how Relic Weapon and like the rest of the people are just standing there hanging out. It depends on the phone. I see. Yeah, my phone is pretty cheap. I don't think I... What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to hide behind a box, or how does this go? Do I just choose one? What happens here? Never mind. That was probably not the way. I forgot how this goes. Isn't this fantasy just really funny, like in shooting games or any game with a gun for that matter, how someone shoots you and you still get to remain alive. Okay, how do you do this? Am I supposed to like pick up anything that's not a bomb, or how does this work? They shoot you in the face and you're still alive. It's a Final Fantasy game, anything goes. Yeah, if we can have all those flying mounts, we can have people get shot in the face and not die. You're right. Oh no! He moved! The limit break almost went off. There we go. Leveling is actually going pretty well today. Let me see this. Oh, this is cute! I might not even turn this in for the seals. Final Fantasy XX could be set in the future with flying cars and spaceships. Honestly, if they turn Final Fantasy XIV into a space game, I am out of here. Like, I was just talking about it the other day, how I'm slowly but surely just getting fully sick and tired of space games, to the point that when I see a space game, I don't want to play it anymore, regardless of whether it's good or not. I just need I need a break. Yeah, I felt like there was something different about this dungeon, but I didn't want to say anything, because what do I know? I haven't played in a while. Well, I have played, I just haven't been doing this, I guess. Do I need a repair? I might need to. Oh. I'll be fine for another one. Final Fantasy XV is set in a modern world with magical fantasy elements in it. Final Fantasy XV is the amount of modern fantasy that I can handle. I haven't played the game. I will. Probably at the beginning or sometime during next year. Definitely. Because I've been itching to play it as I saw the movie that happens like before the game. I can't remember what the movie is called, but it got me super intrigued. What is this? This is Halatali. This is level, what, 23? And I have nothing? That's great. That's great. I have no buffs, no nothing. I have this thing. Okay. Okay, that at least works somewhat. No, I don't have like half of my spells. Aww. This person's so wholesome. They're new and this is their first video game. Aww. That's adorable. It's like, I don't know a lot of people whose first game is Final Fantasy XIV, and it's just so nice that it's so nice to still meet people who are new to gaming in general. I forgot that they know no slang, and I said NP instead of no problem, and they didn't know what NP was. Now I feel like a snob. Oh my gosh, this made me feel horrible. As Kingslave, if you have the car, unfortunately you get the title of the movie as a title. I don't... wait. The car? Like the limo? I have the title? Do I? Do I? have the title? What's it called? Kingsglaive? Do I really have it? I don't know how to find it. How do I find sword by name? Okay. Kingsglaive, what do you know? There we go. I do have it. Yeah, it's just that for some reason I don't think I can change my my titles while I'm in the combat. And I was trying to make this person better about their choice because it's their first game and they chose to heal in their first game, and we're just commenting on how that's very brave because it really is. But I guess they wouldn't feel it as brave if they aren't familiar with the stigma of like how healing is difficult or whatever. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy to always like meet new people who are starting with something because it's just so cute. I don't know, like there's just something really pure and wholesome about it. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't, like, I'm not trying to be patronizing or anything. I understand that people can be new to gaming. I just think that it's wholesome in the nicest possible way. It's very cute. Was YouTube? I didn't know what Mama meant. I just thought they misspelled something. That's so adorable! Oh man, I love these stories. I can't remember some of mine. I had one of, well, I had some of these things happening to me as well. I'm trying to remember. Like in an online game, at least. I don't know, I can't, like, when it comes to emotes of any sort, there's something that I didn't know, and something that actually has caused problems for me IRL, believe it or not, because I was, a while ago, I was talking to, I think I was chatting with someone, I think it was in-game or whatever, and honestly, I didn't know that when you put like 2 dots, as in like when you're trying to make an emoji, you put like what's the symbol called? Like 2 dots and then a letter. So when people put like letter D and then those 2 dots, I didn't know that that face was like a bad face. As in, like, I didn't know that that was like a, it's not like a sad face, but like a kind of face, you know? Like I didn't know that it had that like a bad connotation or whatever. So I kept using it. I kept using it like whenever I was like really happy and excited. And it's like I was I don't know, like I was talking about doing something good or whatever, and then I kept using that face. And then the person was just like, who I was talking to, they were like really weirded out because what I was saying was good. But then I kept making that face, like, you know, like the D face with that isn't like a happy face, because I thought that it doesn't matter. Do you know how like when you put 2 dots and then a D, it's like a smiley face, and I didn't think that there was a difference between whether you're gonna put the letter first and then those 2 dots, or if you're gonna put those 2 dots and a letter. And that was like very recent. That happened like a few months ago. And that's when I learned that there indeed is a smiley face that a smiley face that like is it has the letter D but isn't a happy face. Amazing. Speaking of new things that we all learned, like, oh god. Well, I went into depths of like explaining what the smiley face was. I could have just written it in chat, I guess. But honestly, like, that's not even the first time that I saw that face. Do you know how many messages in my life I've misinterpreted because someone would put that smiley face and I would just think that they're genuinely happy about whatever it is that they were talking about? Like, no wonder I'm unadapted. Like, I don't even know how to read people's messages. That feels so bad. Yo, I know it's a year away, and I know that we only got the announcement today, but I'm already so excited about the fan festival, and it's also giving me like a big amount of anxiety because I know that I'm gonna have to go through like the processing of like asking for a visa, and I've already been through that once, not with England, but with Ireland. And there weren't any particular hiccups or anything that, oh my god, I didn't move. Um, there weren't any real particular like problems or anything like that, but like just a very process of like having to do it right and then waiting, even though you're gonna get it, you know, just the paperwork of it is just blah, and I'm annoyed already about that. But I know I can get it, and I know that I will go, and I'm just very excited. The Fan Fest is in London, it's in Las Vegas, and it's in Japan. But the one in Japan, they still haven't announced the location. So the one in Las Vegas is gonna be, I think, during the summer. And then Europe, as in London, is gonna be October 21st to 23rd. And I'm gonna go! I am so excited. Nothing will stop me. No amount of visas or paperwork or anything are going to stop me from hearing the Primals live. I don't care. I will get my visa. I've been a good girl. There's no reason not to get a visa. So yeah, I hope to see at least someone. That'd be so cool. I don't know how many of you guys are gonna go, but if anyone's going, do let me know. And say hi! Next year! Oh, my sister lives in Vegas, I can go whenever. Oh, nice! Well, that's a cool opportunity then. I think it is Vegas, but I'm gonna have to double check. I didn't really pay attention. I just saw London and I was like, yay, Europe! Ugh, trying to eat this cucumber. Oh! Sorry. But yeah, honestly, I feel like well, pretty much everyone that I know from like content creators or friends or whatever, they're gonna go to the Americas one, and I feel like the European um, one is going to be smaller, probably, because I don't know if I'm mistaken, but it feels like there are less European-based Final Fantasy XIV content creators than than like Japanese or, you know, Eastern, I should say, or like American from all the Americas. I don't know. Am I wrong? I might be. I don't remember what it is about this boss. I think there's something. Is there something about it? Like something about dooms? Or is that like a whole different dungeon? Or are we just basically just kill the boss? I need to start remembering. Oh, okay. So when he's invulnerable, I can target the other things. I think that's how it goes. I need to remember the dungeons. This is embarrassing. But yeah, this new person, they're loving the game. It always makes me happy to hear that. Like, you have good taste. Yes, I think they both live there, and I saw that Meoni and Lulu are also going to go to the London one. But that's all I know when it comes to like content creators that I've so far seen on Twitter, at least, that they confirmed that they would go. It's gonna be a little harder for me, but I'll get myself there. Yeah, I would say for sure Preach would go. Oh, new people are so nice. Aw. They have a cute outfit. What armor is that? It's very simple, but very nice. Can't remember where that's from. Okay. I want to go repair. I hope I'm not getting sick again. That would be annoying. Leveling, I don't want to do trials and normals. I think, are you up for just queuing dungeons with me? Because I don't want to do the rest of the dungeons, because I think that I'm just gonna, not gonna get as many experience. As much experience, there we go. We're the first white mage job ever. Ah, I see. That looks very cute. I'd like to just queue for the level like 83. What level are you? You're max level, right? This is not your alt or something. If you're up for going with me, I appreciate it. If there's anyone else who wants to join us at any time, feel free to. 5 minutes. Okay, we can renew the food. No problem. I like this dungeon. This one's fun. Foodies. 35 minutes, I think it's enough. I don't know how to play Bard on, I don't know how to play Bard on level, what, 80 something. I'm not sure what buttons I'm supposed to press. I'm very new to this. What other damage sources do I possess? I don't know. So I'm gonna be making a lot of mistakes. But I'm also learning. I think I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what it is that I can do. So I can do this. There is attack, 35% chance of becoming straight shot ready. Oh, I already... Oh, why do I have burst shot twice? That's confusing. Okay. Okay. I'm figuring this out. I'm gonna get it all figured out. Sorry. You're gonna see a lot of shit. This shouldn't be done with a bard, but I'm learning. My face is itchy as if I have a mosquito bite, which is totally possible because for some reason we still have mosquitoes. Like, I'm coming slowly thinking that these are you guys, And I'm like, I don't want to go in the front so that I don't pull. Oh my god. What is wrong with me today? Never mind. I'm here. All that matters. Now, how do I do Bard? How do I Bard? I didn't watch a guide or anything. This is like probably the first time that I'm queuing for like a dungeon like this. I'm trying. That's what counts. And I do miss the music. I don't know why I'm not listening to it. Now, what does this boss do? I just don't want to stand in the front. Because I don't remember. Plus? What do I do with a plus? I stand close to it, right? Like, I love the design of this boss. He's actually so freaking cute. Do I stand here? Like, I feel like I'm here for the first time. I haven't done this in months. Yeah, this is Endwalker. I don't think there's any sort of like lores. There's no lore spoilers or anything. It's just a dungeon. Without context, so I would have warned you. No, I don't think there's anything. Oh my god, I forgot. Ah! Oh, maybe. Maybe the last boss, now that I think about it. Depending on whether or not you played other Final Fantasy games, have you? Do I stand outside? I think so. Oh, this person's relying on me, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And just try my best to bard. He's so cute. Aw, I feel sorry for him. The music here is a mood, for sure. 13 and 7, 15, I think, but 10, that was long ago, I can't remember. I see. Well, if you haven't played the other ones, it won't mean anything to you. It didn't mean anything to me because back then I didn't know, so I didn't make the connection. It wasn't as significant, so. But yeah, I started to play 4, and the reason for that is because the Endwalker patch, like post patches, they are related to what happens in 4. Some of it. Like, I don't want to spoil anything or anything like that. I actually didn't know, and I didn't know the story or anything. So I started playing so that I can actually understand the patch and just connect better to it. And so far, I'm actually loving 4. It's very fun. Aren't all FF games standalone and not related to any other FFs? Yes, but 14 has a lot of Easter eggs for other Final Fantasy games. So you can enjoy the game. Like, I started playing 14. I've never played up until that point. I'd never played any other Final Fantasy games, and I was fully able to enjoy the game, the MSQ, the raids, and everything for what they were. But there is, for some stuff, there is a backstory that has something to do with the events that happened before. Everything is very well written for someone who doesn't know that, you know, it's just Easter eggs. It's not like a story that you need to know. But I decided to learn those stories so that I can, I don't know, probably appreciate it a little better, I guess. But I don't think it's necessary. Like, I didn't think it was necessary when I started. I don't think it's necessary right now. It's just something that I decided to invest into. Oh, it's from 10? I thought it was from another Final Fantasy game. Never mind. Then you might not remember if you played a long time ago. See, that's what I was wondering, because I haven't played 10, and I thought that boss may have been from like another game, like, I don't know, 6 or whatever. I wasn't sure, because I know who it is, but I didn't know what game it was from. But thanks for that. The last boss of this dungeon, Scholar Mar says that it's from 10. I didn't know which game it was that it was from. I just knew that it was from some Final Fantasy game. I haven't played it yet. So to me, it wasn't a spoiler. It doesn't mean anything to me in particular. But I'll leave it to you to decide whether or not you want to see it. It's just a little bit of a warning. Because to me, it didn't have any sort of emotional significance whatsoever, but I know that some people were excited about that. But yeah, the story itself is written in a way that it doesn't, like, require you to understand who that is. It's if you don't know, it's just, for you, it's just gonna be a boss from 14, and that's what it was for me when I started playing. What do I want? Oh, I want the small one. Right? No, I don't want the frog. I want the small one. Okay. Whee! That's so cool. That is so cool. Oh, was I still supposed to be small? I didn't see those. Well, that wasn't as cool. Sorry about that. When do we do this? Can I unfrog myself? I kinda messed this up. How do I unfrog myself? Yo, I wanna not be a frog. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. I need to relearn this place. I also haven't done it in a while. I think this is a froggy, right? I can be a human now again, right? Maybe that wasn't such a smart idea. I'm still slow. How does this one work? I think we go here. Oh, there we go. I really need to relearn dungeons. That way? That way. Oh. I thought these were gonna be targetable. It's like being here for the first time. It's like when you go there after ages. And ages. And ages. It's a good dungeon. Oh, I love that weapon. That was so good. So good. I think I've actually used that same katana for my samurai. I just bought it and I think I did some glamour shots with it, but I've never gone to dungeons with it. But it looks awesome when you just carry it around like that. I love it. Oh, maybe I should have waited with this. With the buff. I think we should be fine. These hit hard. Very hard. Oh, by the way, Lazy Ace, where are you at in the story? Move! Move! Like, God forbid you die here. You have to walk all the way down to the boss. Honestly, I think that, like, for leveling, I think it's just better for me to do MSQ and frontlines, and, like, the leveling dungeons and, like, 50, 60, 70, 80s, and then to not do trials and alliance raids and normal raids. It just feels like a little bit of a waste of time. I don't know if I'm right or not, but it does feel like I shouldn't. Feels like I can get a lot more experience like this. I forgot about this. How does this? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. All good. I remember. Anyway, that's the spoiler. I just want to go as far as possible? Or no? Oh, okay. We're fine. We're fine. I actually remember having wiped on this boss quite a few times before eating on souls. I can't remember this part. I don't remember any of them. I think I just need to go. Oh. Now there's gonna be like safe and non-safe spots, like a small number of safe spots or so. I think there's something about that I remember. Okay, so we go to the other plane. And now what? I do not remember this. Like, I obviously I don't do a lot of dungeons. So if I stand here, it should be okay for now. And then I want to move away from it. Okay, and then I move here, and I think I should be fine. So sorry, so sorry, so sorry. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot how that works. This is so cool, isn't it? That's gorgeous. Very bright as well. Stand here. Here should be safe. Yeah, this whole experience of leveling for me is just going to be one giant memory refreshment. Better not be getting sick. Better not be. So I'm changed to this, and I think I need to go that way. Ah, there we go. There we go. Honestly, I still have that same one because I haven't unlocked the. How have I not unlocked Vanaspati? What? Oh, never mind. I have unlocked it. I just need to buy better gear. Give me a second. I have okay, I need accessories. Give me a second. I'm just gonna run to you more. I need to get something for myself. I can actually go to Vanaspati. I just need to buy I once had to do the last like 25% of this fight alone as a Dark Knight. Oh gosh. That sounds stressful as hell. G-Net, hi, welcome back. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing quite well today. I'm back to FF14 and it just kind of, you know, I have that coming home feeling and it just feels really good. This is a 530. Can I even buy Where are the accessories? These are just weapons. I don't want weapons. Crippler gear. How do I do? Tombstone exchange. Here we go. Tombstone. Tombstone. What am I? Is this what I need to do? Accessories, 530. Dancers. I have one ring. I don't know if I can have 2 rings. I have 2 rings of vending. I'd say I can. But I also don't have to risk it. I can just get... Oh, I can't because I have 210. What? Can't queue for a dungeon because I spent my tombstones on something else? Amazing. Do I have anything else whatsoever? Why would I have to do that same dungeon because I don't have enough? How much do I need? Oh my god. What? Maybe I got something from the dungeon. Let me see. 530. These are 83 pants. These can make a difference. What is this? This is like a ring that is not for me. These are 22s. Give me a second. That was dumb. 520. What is this? This is a ring. Honestly? Why do I have a 400 ring? Okay, there we go. Now I can go. Problem solved. Must I need a break after that? I bet. Hey, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom and then we can actually queue for another dungeon right now. We can go to Vanaspati because now I have enough gear. By the way, thank you for running these with me. I don't know if you're missing anything like gear or minions or cards or whatever, but I appreciate it. If anyone else wants to join us, feel free to let me know. I'll be back in a second. Alright. I'm just glad you're finally not playing a pure single game again. Why is that? I like single player games just as much as I like multiplayer games. And honestly, I'm very, no matter what I play, I'm very goal driven. And yes, there are always goals in Final Fantasy XIV that I can be working on, but I do like when something is I don't want to say pressing, but like when there's like a, I don't know, like a reason for me to be playing I don't know, to be playing Final Fantasy because of something that's going on right now, something that's like a hype for everyone and not just myself. Like for example, when I do, I don't know, relic grinds, those are fun. Okay, those are fun because we all have relics to get, and yes, I get that it's not just something that is exciting for me. Like for example, if I was to want to go and finally get like all the Shadowbringers or Stormblood, the trial mounts, that would be something that I'm hyped about. But like when it's about this, like when it's about the relics that we're all kind of, you know, want, that we're all going to want to get maybe at some point, it's kind of, it feels like more of an urge for me to like come back to the game. Yeah, I understand. That's I mean, when it comes to the community thing, I'm going to try and be better at balancing these, because I've also only just recently gotten back to doing, well, gone back, should I say, gone to do, because you weren't there when I tried to do variety. At least I used to have these like Friday variety days or whatever. They just weren't working out because the community wasn't into it back when I was playing card games. Um, I want to say, I'm getting better at like creating this balance between like single player stuff that I will do for myself or as you know, content or whatever, and something chill that may not necessarily be as exciting to watch, but it is exciting to play together. And my goal is to just try to be better at balancing these two things. So when I stream on Vplays, if it's not like a game that's exclusively multiplayer, but for some reason I'm playing it, it's mostly going to be, I guess, single player ish content. But I guess you don't feel that difference because you are on Twitch and you watch me on Twitch, so you don't really. If you don't know like where I'm streaming on YouTube, then it doesn't make a difference for you. But for example, like right now I'm streaming on my main YouTube channel as well, so that's Final Fantasy XIV, and that will for the foreseeable future be Final Fantasy XIV content. But when I'm on my variety channel, that's when I do the like all the other stuff, everything else. So yeah, I get how my my behavior can be less predictable when you're just watching on Twitch and you have no idea like what kind of schedule I'm trying to respect. Right now, I don't think I'm respecting any sort of schedule because honestly, I was like I initially had this idea of only streaming during the weekends because I didn't know if I could stream while my toddler is around. Not only did I discover that I can stream when he goes to bed and it's been beneficial for the channels, but I can also use like the morning hours to make additional content that I could later work with. So things have been very well when it comes to like overall just streaming and growth and whatnot lately because I was able to make that balance and actually do that. So yeah, I thought that I was gonna be able to stream and play on Vplays on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights around this time, and then I would do Final Fantasy only on Saturdays and Sundays, um, like afternoons, and that would be my streaming time. But then I just realized I just realized uh I just realized that I can do it a lot more, and since I've started doing that, things have actually been great. Yeah, Delicious, you are right. You're right, and this is why I put up the bots. I don't know if you can see. You should be able to see like the relay messages. Like there's a bot that I installed that like whenever someone writes something on YouTube, I think you should be getting a message on YouTube as when someone writes something on Twitch is what I was gonna say. You also get that message on YouTube and vice versa. So in that way, you guys can actually communicate. And I think the messages on stream that honestly, I don't know why I didn't used to have like the little like cloud things on stream. I don't know why it didn't occur to me that it would be beneficial, but if you're not like looking at the chat all the time, if you're looking at the screen, you can still see what people from like YouTube or Twitch are talking. So I'm trying to like connect my communities without having you guys have to choose the platform where someone who you want to watch is on. And I think that comes from me just feeling like I should be like, and I'm trying to be like a little humble when it comes to that. As in, my channels are still growing, obviously, and I don't think it's fair of me to be like, okay, I'm gonna stream on whatever, YouTube only, and then everyone who's on Twitch, they're either never going to find out about my stream, or they're gonna find out, but they're gonna feel like I don't want to stream where they feel comfortable watching, and vice versa. So I think that the best thing for the channels right now is to just have both of the communities active. The price for that is obvious, because I can't be an affiliate on Twitch. I can't be partner. If I ever like get to like the partnership or whatever, if I want to continue making content on YouTube as well, if I want to live stream on YouTube at the same time, I cannot get partnered. And this is why I'm so very grateful for, you know, for the support that I've been getting on both ends that don't involve Twitch, like Twitch subscriptions, bits, or whatever. Like, you guys have been amazing when it comes to that, and I appreciate it, because this is what I do full time, and it's been working thanks to you. Because if you don't, like, if you're streaming on Twitch and if you're just, I don't know, sitting there and you're not an affiliate, but at the same time you're not streaming on YouTube and you're not putting out any other content, like, there's just no way people can approach you. You're basically fucked. So 70-30 sounds good compared to Twitch's new 50-50 split. Honestly, if we want to like disregard the whole drama for a second, where we're like obviously the creators who make more than 100k a year are affected. If I was to want to pursue Twitch as my only platform or whatever, I personally don't feel like I would be affected by this, because I would have the what is it? It would be, I think, what is the split? Is it 70-30 up until 100k a year? I think that's how that's how it happens. I think that's what it is for the partners who make less than 100k a year. Like, I would definitely, for the longest time, I would be falling into that category if I was partner, and I wouldn't feel like Twitch is personally affecting me. But at the same time, it also feels bad working for like a boss that you know is treating other employees poorly, because you're just like waiting to get screwed over yourself in some other like way, shape, or form, and I don't want that for myself. And honestly, the 70-30 split is right now present on YouTube, and I've been pretty happy with that. So I don't think, I don't know, like I don't feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot because of this. It should help with getting more views and stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm just trying, like, when it comes to my main channel, I'm trying not to pollute the channel too much with shorts, because I'm not sure if I can like make enough, you know, shorts from like the Final Fantasy XIV content. I mostly do shorts on V-plays because I've been pushing V-plays really aggressively. I'm somewhere around like 350 subs, which is like nothing in comparison to like the grand scheme of things, but to me it is something. And it feels like the growth has been good, because I've only been actively working at the channel for about maybe a couple of months or 3 months or so. And I get that a lot of people came from this channel, from like my main YouTube channel and whatnot, but at the same time there are new people coming in, and that just feels good, because they are finding the shorts, and I've been posting like I think 2 or 3 shorts a day on my other YouTube channel, and the growth has been very fast. I'm very happy with that. 70-30 split for all creators, big and small. That's what it's like on YouTube. But like I don't know why Twitch decided to change this for like the big content creators. It's just I don't know. It just doesn't feel fair because when you look at it from an objective point of view, this is something that you do full time. So imagine you have your full-time job that isn't Twitch, and you go to work every single day, you perform really well, and you're making the company a lot of money. And then one day you show up at work, and then you hear the news of like you suddenly getting less money because you've been making the company a lot of money, because your workplace, like your chair and your desk or whatever, it's more expensive. Like that doesn't make sense. Every single normal person would quit that job in a second and would go find another job, because that is just not fair. How do you get demoted for doing better? And it's not fair. So from that point of it's just that Twitch is recognizing that for whoever has been doing content creation for a very long time, content creation is so sensitive and so likely for you to get screwed over in content creation if you're stuck in a platform, because people know, and the owners of these big platforms, they know that you've spent years building your influence on a platform, and there's only a certain small amount of content creators, of people who will be able to take their audience with them and take them somewhere else and still be fine. People know that you can't just quit, say I quit Twitch, you know, after years and years of building it, having 100,000 subscribers, this and that amount of followers or whatever, followers, subscribers, whatever. They know that you can't just quit. And as a content creator, your reputation matters, and you're stuck. You are stuck with a company who will continuously make bad decisions for you because you don't have the ability to detach yourself from their bad decisions. And this is why I've decided to do something that people would literally call shooting yourself in the foot: streaming on Twitch for free and not being an affiliate, so that I could stream on YouTube as well. I will never again put myself into a position where I'm putting all of my eggs into one basket, sort of say. I will never be dependent on a platform ever again, because depending on a platform, especially if you're a smaller content creator, growing content creator, it puts a lot of expectations on your community as well. It would be like, imagine I decide to stream exclusively on Twitch starting tomorrow, and I say, hey guys, starting from tomorrow, we are going to have the seamless Twitch chat experience, or whatever. I can apply for the Twitch affiliate that I can apply for, just don't want to. And then I expect you to respect that decision and to support that decision monetarily, considering I cannot stream on YouTube anymore where I'm partnered. I can no longer receive, I don't know, YouTube, I don't know, what are they, like super chats or whatever, and I'm not, like, I don't have my live streams available on YouTube right away. It's up to you guys, who I came to this platform for, to monetarily support me. How is that fair towards someone who's only just found my stream? And considering I took a huge break when I had my kid, I didn't stream. How would it be fair for me to expect that a community that I am only just starting to grow again? How would it be fair for me to expect that people on Twitch are going to invest into that financially just because I'm there? It's just not fair. And I recognize a very important thing that I think a lot of content creators should recognize, especially the ones who get drawn by this idea that Twitch is gonna pay them $50 when they reach the $50 threshold instead of 100. When you think about it, what is $50 anyway? You know, in a grand scheme of things, it's not a lot. Even around here, it's not a lot. It doesn't cover rent, it doesn't cover bills, it doesn't cover anything. So it people don't recognize, especially growing content creators, is that influence comes before money. And I know that the word influence sounds bad, but you can replace it with any word that would be a pre-existing condition for you to support someone monetarily. It can be trust, that someone is going to be there tomorrow. It can be their consistency, it can be their hard work, it can be the belief in their content, it can be anything of the sort, any reason at all why you would decide to support someone. And then money. Like, money comes after these conditions, so to say, have been fulfilled, after you prove to your community that you're going to stick around. And that's just how it works. People have unrealistic expectations of their communities, believing that their community is just going to go ahead and pay them. Content comes before. Yes, money should come, but content should come first, because you're there not for your community to adore you or for you to show to your community how good you are at creating content. The only job that a content creator has, surprise, surprise, is to serve their community. Like, why do you think I post a shit ton of polls asking a shit ton of questions about what people want to see? I know I care about what my community wants to see. And it is my job to provide what people want to see and nothing else. Yes, I can have up to maybe 10% of the content that I really want to do at that point, and can possibly hope that my community will bear with me. For example, right now, yes, I want to play a little bit of Deofield because I love the game, and I think that's fair. But at the same time, I will keep providing what the community that I've been building wants to see. Now this is what I call an Asmongold content, playing FF while having a take on what makes a good content creator. I mean, it's just my, you know, my thoughts before I go to sleep, just kind of pouring themselves into the stream when I do nothing that occupies my brain in any other way. Like, for example, doing roulettes. Oh, come on. There we go. Doing roulettes makes me feel free in that way. I don't have to think too much, and then I get to talk about better things. But that's what I like. First, I have to expect things from myself. And you guys know that I work hard. There isn't, like, I'm not trying to, like, not be humble or whatever. I just know myself. And there is no doubt about me working hard. And I know this. But I will never expect my community to invest into me just because I'm working hard. They also have to like what I do. Because there's a lot of people in this world who are working hard. But should you pay for content that you don't enjoy just because someone is working hard? Would you buy a game that someone has worked on for years, even if you don't like the game? Probably not. You are going to respect your I don't want to say selfish, because it's not selfish to respect your wallet and your time and do the stuff that, and buy the stuff that you actually want to do. Like, of course you're not going to monetarily support someone who doesn't create the content that you enjoy. And so far, I think that my attitude about what content creators should provide and should expect, I think it's been beneficial for the channel. I think it's been beneficial for the community, and I think everyone's happier that way. And that's why I don't want to be a Twitch affiliate, and I'm not gonna sign a stupid contract and limit myself for, I don't know, to stream on one platform and then get frustrated and mad at my community that I've only just started to rebuild on Twitch if they haven't chosen me as the content creator who they want to support just yet. And that's fine. Like, people think that just because Twitch is offering this contract but limits them on just streaming on Twitch, they think that's fair. And they think that just because they are able to get money, that they will get money. I shouldn't be cruel and say that it doesn't mean that they deserve money. Some people deserve money, some people don't deserve money for their content. It's simple. It just comes down to how good the content is. If my content wasn't good, I would say, okay, I made a shitty piece of content, I should not be getting paid for this type of content. This type of content is something that I made for myself because I'm passionate about it or whatever. But yeah, I make shitty pieces of content as well. I'm not ashamed of it. I try to make good content, but I'm not gonna make good content every single time, and that's okay. What I'm trying to say is trust, I think, comes first. I'm not, like, I always try not to, like, have people think that I support any sort of, like, parasocial relationship or behavior or whatever. And I don't want to call it a relationship, but in a way, it is a monetary relationship if you're supporting someone. And every relationship takes time to build. And you can't be expecting someone to, similarly to how, like, when you're in a relationship, you should, like, if you're, I don't know, if you want your partner to propose to you or whatever, you can't expect that after like 2 weeks or dating or whatever. It takes time for a relationship to build, and if you're not ready to give that time, or if you're not willing to take that risk, or if you're not in a position, life IRL position, any kind of position, to take that risk and to spend a little time building, or a lot of time, you know, I'm not saying little time, thinking like a little bit of time, just time. If you're not willing to spend time just purely building a relationship where you serve your community, you shouldn't be a content creator. You should not make content, and you shouldn't feel this, I don't know, this feeling of your community not being grateful enough to you or whatever. It's not like that. And also, there's this thing, like, I think like when Twitch came around, I think that was what, 2011, 2012, 13, I don't know. You could have just been fun. You could have just been fun on Twitch, and people would have watched you or would have supported you or whatever. And I believe strongly that these days it's just not enough to be fun anymore. Yes, sometimes you can succeed on the premise of being fun, and that's great, but you also have to be useful. I think we've come to that point. Neko, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. How are you? And welcome back. It's always nice to see honesty and genuine effort coming through. And that's what it's about. This is what I've been trying to talk about, and what I've been trying to say to my you know, streamer friends and whatnot, who, some of them are so genuinely funny. Like, I have so many friends who are just, you know, they're hilarious, their content is great, they make me laugh, they make people laugh, but they make no money. And I think it's just so important to shift from this attitude of being just funny and just entertaining and just talkative and never giving anything useful. I'm not saying that entertainment is not useful. Entertainment is the most useful, and people have something to want to distract themselves from. And unfortunately, we live at a time when content creation is booming because there's so much shit in the world that people want to distract themselves from. And yes, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a good time to be a content creator from that point of view, because there is just an overwhelming need for people to distract themselves. And if you can be a good distraction, that's amazing. If you can make people laugh and if you can make people just forget about their shit, that's amazing. But that's not always what works. Sometimes it's just hard to offer entertainment at all times and never create the sensation of gratitude in your audience, and still expect good things to happen to you. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is why my main channel, this YouTube channel where you're at, this is why that channel is so important for anything else that I want to do. It's not that I'm like cheesing my audience, trying to get them to, you know, to subscribe to my other channel or whatever. It's not about that. It's about the fact that I have my main channel where I'm useful. Now, this stream, you could argue that this is not the most useful thing, but at the same time, I also want to be building a community. So I will live stream as well. But you know that whenever a new patch comes, that it is my job to cover as much of that new content as possible in a very simple way, and that's what I do here on the channel, apart from live streaming. That's the main premise of my content. And I don't just want to be funny. I don't even think I'm funny. Like, I think that if anyone thinks I'm funny, it's a very bizarre thing to be feeling, because I don't feel like I have sense of, you know, humor or whatever at all. I'm just saying, it's, I don't think that my humor, if I ever had, you know, humor, I don't think that's my greatest value, and I'm just trying to provide something that people will find useful even when they're in a shitty mood or not in a mood to laugh or to get entertained or whatever, or maybe when they're just looking for something. I want to be a resource and not just entertainment, because you can, okay, this is gonna sound weird because I don't like when I edit my videos, I don't sit at my desk crying, but I also want to make content that if I want to like work on something and I don't really feel in the mood, like I'm in the mood to stream or talk in front of the camera or whatever, that I can still be of value. For me, it would be torture if I had to show up on stream every day and sit there for 8 hours because I have nothing else going on whatsoever, because I have to be funny and cheerful like my life depends on it, because it would depend on it. I can't take that chance with my mood, because sometimes I'm also in a bad mood, and that's just the way it is. Everyone's in a bad mood sometimes, and I will put my mental health first, and I will accept myself when I'm in a bad mood. And when I'm in a bad mood, I might take a day off stream, or I might do whatever, but I will sit there and I will edit my videos, or I will do something for social media, or I will learn how to create better content or whatever. Like, I will be constantly doing something, even if I don't have to sit there and talk. I will be useful. I will be doing useful work. And for me, that's gonna be enough. And that's why I don't just stream. That's why I don't stream for like, I don't know, 8 hours every day and hire an editor to just edit my funny clips or whatever. Imagine waking up every day knowing that you have to be funny. Oh my god. Like, that would be like, honestly, like that would be the hardest thing. Like, I don't know how to lie. I'm bad at it, and I'm also bad at like hiding my mood. If I have to hide my mood for a very long time, I just get so drained, and I have to like retreat and disappear for ages because I need to recharge, and I don't want to be disappearing. If I want to stream for an hour, I will only stream for an hour. If I want to stream all day like I did today, I streamed in the morning, I streamed in the afternoon. This is my third stream of the day. I really want to stream today, and I'm doing what I want. Today I want to be making more streams, so I'm making more streams. Tomorrow I might be exhausted, I might only stream once I might, you know, I will stream tomorrow because it's weekend and I like streaming during the weekends because I actually can without like limitations or anything like that. But like, let's say during the work week or whatever, if I'm too exhausted after, you know, a day like working on videos, being with my toddler, whatever, if I'm not streaming, I will not be streaming, but rest assured I will be making myself useful behind the scenes. That's what I do. And that's why I think content creation that's based solely on someone's personality is so hard. I honestly, I don't know how people do this. I don't know how people deal with the pressure of having to get up every day and just be the version of themselves that they know their audience wants to see, otherwise they don't get to have food on the table. And that's why I'm not just an entertainer. I try not to be just an entertainer because I can't depend on myself to be entertaining enough for that. Is that like, is that making any sense? I feel like I've just been rambling for a very long time. And I don't know, it's just how I feel. I literally can't. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't just all rambles and that it makes some sense, but I'm just afraid of that. I don't trust myself enough to be able to, I don't know, I want to say act through it. You kind of are rambling a little. Well, that's why I'm here. So some days I will ramble, some days I will, I don't know, decide to spare you and not stream. Hi, Luna, welcome back. Yes, it's my one and only onesie. I have to buy another one. I streamed the entire last winter in this particular onesie, and now I'm doing it again. This will be my second winter in the same attire. Who needs a vent here and there? Oh, definitely. And it just feels good to just share these thoughts with people who I know will understand. Because like we kind of like all of us, I guess, who are here, we kind of live in the same world in a way, and we oh shit, I died. Sorry about that. We kind of live in the same world. We know games, we know content creation, we understand each other very well, and it's just like, to me, like streaming comes as a, I don't know, I don't want to say like free therapy, but at the same time, I feel like it's enough for me to be understood by you guys, and I don't necessarily have to, I don't know, I'm very content with just being understood even by people who have never met me in person, because I get to talk to you like this. You have food? That's amazing. I did just have a little bit of dinner. I had cucumber and corn salad, but I will not say no to food. Oh, I like this. It's like teaching you how to move left and right. Is the word strife? I think that's the word. I don't know these. I don't fully know these English words. I don't want to step into shit. Like this? There we go. Oh, I forgot that I can be also moving back and forth. But speaking of which, now that I can't stop talking about, I want to say about the fan festival that I've been talking about today for ages. Is there anyone who wants to be going to London? Like anyone who's already decided that they will go? What is happening to me? Why do I keep doing this? I'm so sorry. Idiot. Oh, what am I doing? Like that visa thing, it's making me so anxious that I think I'm already going to start looking into it and seeing what I need for the tourist visa, because I still need visa for England. It's a very complicated, annoying thing. Okay, I can stand here. But that's okay. I will get it. I'll get that visa if it's the last thing I do. Why do I always die? How does this happen? I don't understand my deaths. Is there anyone who can explain to me why I'm dying here? I am so very sorry. I don't understand this. All days, hello and welcome back. How are you doing? Why am I dying? Sorry. Feels so dumb. I'm just going to, I guess, stand wherever other people are also standing. I don't understand this. I don't get it. How am I dying? Am I supposed to stand on the opposite side? Is it the opposite? No, I was supposed, like, I don't understand what it is that's telling me to stay on the opposite side. On the side that is opposite from the color that I have. See, now I'm fine, but I'm not fine! Look, I was on the opposite. I'm struggling with this so hard. I'm so sorry. I don't know this That was a disaster. I totally deserve this. Poor healer. They deserve all the comps. It looks like I'm gonna skip this dungeon. Disaster. It's a friggin' disaster. It's what it is. Holy shit. This is SamSQ. You will see this dungeon. All I needed to know was just the fact that it's the opposite color, but I don't remember this place. I haven't been leveling in such a long time. Wait, I need to be level 87 for this? I have to go there again? Again? To do the same thing? Oh my god. I thought it was the gear. So I'm 86. Glorious. Glorious. Loving this place. Well, okay, at least I now know what to do, right? If there's anyone who wants to join us, feel free to do that. And also, if you feel like not playing anymore, it's okay to tell me. Seriously, think you would only have to do each dungeon once. Maybe. I wanted to believe that it was gonna be a little easier. It's okay. I'm accepting my destiny. A little bit. Still a bit sadsies. But I thought I was gonna be able to jump over it. And do this one. I like this one. I wanna go there. Why can I not go there? I need like only like half a level. That's nothing. That's nothing. I should have been able to go there. God damn. But fine. Whatever. I love Yulmore music. It's so nice. And maybe my class choice for this run might provide you a little comfort. Is it a healer with an unlimited amount of insta resurrections? Because that's what you need. If you want to comfort me, That's what comforts me. Oh god. Well, we'll see. I'll let you surprise me. I have to exchange my wolf marks also because I'm sitting at 20k. I don't know what I need anymore. I've been buying glamour. I had a level 80. Well, my bard is level 86, and I went to Yulmore to buy accessories for level 80. I'm not gonna tell you. This is Shadowbringers. So I'm just literally just there to buy gear because I'm not leveled yet. So no spoilers, don't worry. I would never do that. But yeah, I was just getting the gear, and I just stood there. I think I remember, like, I'm going in order and I'm trying to get glamour from these guys, but I'm also trying to. Oh, never mind. I can do that later. Yeah, I have a habit of like doing one thing, and then as I like keep queuing into the dungeons, I just remain there forever. Well, here we are again. But this place has sick music.
My friends, heed me. These are children of Stavner. Forgive me. I could do them no harm.
Maybe at this rate, I do manage to get all of the minions that I don't have yet. I'm just trying to find like I don't know, additional goals that I'm working towards. I actually have been very good at collecting minions. I don't know if I have any minion collectors around, but I'm sitting at 224 and I'm very happy. I also have a little problem. Obviously. But I love them. Because they're my glamour pieces. I pair minions with glamour that I wear. Like, you will hardly ever see me with a minion that doesn't fit the glam that I'm wearing, so they're very important. Yeah, I love them. You're in 162, but you have all of your jobs leveled, which sounds to me a lot like... It's turned wrong. Sounds to me a lot like you have your priorities straight. I, on the other hand, do not. And I'm still learning Bard. Oh my god. I just jumped into that. It's like, I still feel like there are so many minions that I haven't gotten yet. It's crazy. Some of them I don't think I'll ever get. Because I just don't go where they're found and they can't be bought. Or they're too expensive. This place is so eerie. Where is the dumbass? Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it might be spoilery if you like, I don't know, sit there and like think about what's happening in the dungeon. I fully understand that. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh, I don't know how to. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, did I get caught? I did get caught. Was not thinking. I need to do better. Like, I've already been here. There's no excuse. I wish there was, but there isn't. Alright, thank you for hanging out. And for the lurk. Trying to think about whether or not the next one is spoilery. Probably is. See, these are MSQ dungeons. And then with them, it's like you always know that there's gonna be a little bit of lore in them. I should just stand in one place, honestly. Am I gonna be good to go? I'm fine. I'm fine. We're good. Honestly, I didn't think that the game was so loud. I didn't know you guys could hear voices, because to me they're very quiet today. And my audio is always iffy. Shit. Oh my god, I need to get better. Like, what is up with me today? I'm just gonna sit here and try not to cause trouble. Every time I take a break from FF and come back, every single time, we're back to the same issue of my reflexes not being what they need to be. What if I just stand here and hope that, okay, hope that I'm gonna be fine? Yes, that's a good plan. That was kind of a lottery. But we did it! Oh, that was a last second save, wasn't it? Is this my last? Is this my last physical ranged? It is. After this, I can just get rid of my physical ranged DPS gear. How amazing is that? I'm gonna have so much more space. Because I'm hoarding my bard gear from like level, what was it? Level 1. I still have it in my my armor. So as soon as this one's at 90, I'm just gonna take everything out. And that's gonna be a big relief, because I'm struggling with, like, just determining what I need to keep and what I don't. I don't think I'll ever realistically need this, and even if I don't, I'll just go to Yulmore and buy it. I'll just turn this into seals, which will get turned into relics! That's the plan! That was a bad time to use Troubadour. Should have used it earlier. I love that sword. That is so good. That's the Realm Reborn relic? The last step or no? It's so nice. One day! One day. After I get all of the Endwalker relics and have nothing to do. But when will I have nothing to do? Never. I don't know, like if I didn't play games, honestly, I have no idea what I've been doing with my life. Like, what other hobbies do people have? What do people do for fun? Like people who don't, not just don't play games, people who hate games. Who want to do something completely opposite. What do people do with their time? How do they still have time, like other free time? And don't obsess over how short life is when it comes to the overwhelming amount of stuff that they could be doing with their hobbies. I don't know if that I worded that properly, but I obsess over that a lot. Like, so many games, so little time. Yo, life is too short for gaming industry. Especially nowadays. Like, you have to be very picky. It's like, you can only live for so long, and it sucks. I know it's kind of dark, I'm sorry. But that's what I think about every day. It's like, I only have so many years. And I want to play so many games. Like, playing just an MMORPG was easy because you kind of know that you're never gonna finish. But you also just have that one game. Since I started doing variety, boy, have I started to think about that. Znilid, hello, welcome back. How are you doing? Late stream, I see. You never know with me. Actually, this is my third stream of the day. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, today I've just been pretty much streaming the whole day. I just felt like spending time here, so so that's what I've been doing. I normally do stream during this time, especially during weekends, because this is when I actually can stream, and you know, just work on content and such without having to whisper. But yeah, day's been good. How are you? I think I'm starting to learn this boss, amazingly enough. Total wreck. Like, I love the name of this tank buster. It's ridiculous. I am the worst bard that's ever walked this earth. That's okay. Take me, you ball of water. Like, I know this tail doesn't have any particular attacks, but it just like feels like it's gonna smash you in the face. I actually like to avoid standing behind it. It just looks creepy. Oh yeah, well today I don't normally stream that much. This morning there was the live stream, so I woke up at 6 in the morning to watch it on stream, and see what's new, and decided on my next should I even say holiday location? Because I don't know how much of a holiday it is for me. But I'm going to London! That's new. But yeah, after that I played some Deerfield and now I'm back in 14 and I'm gonna be playing a lot more 14 now because I want to make sure I'm leveling my jobs until 6.25 because I wanna get all of my relics. What are you doing in 14? What is everyone doing actually? Oh, please let me be here. No? No. Oh god. No, no, no! Oh, my ball of water didn't accept me. It was too late. I was too late. I tried. You saw that I tried. I wanted to. I wanted you so badly. I feel like I'm gonna be in so much trouble. I don't know. I honestly, I'm starting to think that, well, okay, it was their time in Japan. It was 9:30 in the morning. But I'd like to think that Yoshi just decided to choose the weirdest time for the stream just to see if people from Europe will show up at 6 in the morning. Or it was 4:30 when the stream started. That was the intro part that I didn't even get to see yet. And for America, it was like 11 or 12 or 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. or whatever. I think he just wanted to see if someone was gonna show up at all. And I woke up at 6 yesterday night. I went to bed at 2. At 2, I only got 4 hours of sleep, and I woke up and I had to like recollect some will to live to watch that live letter. And after that, I went to take a nap that lasted until like 11 in the morning. I went to bed at like, I think it was like 8:30 or 9 or so, and then I slept till 11, and I was like, I'm ready. And here I am. That's been my day. That's pretty much been my day so far. It's been rough, but worth it. Totally worth it. I'm actually so excited that they announced the fan fest. I had no idea they were gonna do that. I didn't even know that they were going to hold a fan fest because everything's just been so, I don't know, closed down still. They didn't reveal anything new in particular. They didn't even talk in detail about like Criterion and variant dungeons. They just said that there's gonna be like everything that we know so far. That there's gonna be the Beast Tribe quest, that there's gonna be the Hildebrand adventures and the relics, and that there's gonna be those 2 types of dungeons, and I pretty much think that's it. They showed some of the glam that they were gonna put into the game, that they are gonna put into the game. They talked about emotes combined with accessories and like nothing in particular, I guess. But the biggest news is definitely, for me at least, the fan festival. I'm so excited. I know it's like in a year, but I promise you guys I will not stop bothering you with it. Because I really want to go. And you will be hearing about my visa on pretty much a daily basis from the moment I start with the process. The FanFest is gonna be, the American one is gonna be in Las Vegas. Europe is gonna be in London. That's October 21st to 23rd. I don't know when the dates are for the Americas. I think it's the summer, but I didn't look into it too much. And for Japan, they didn't reveal the location yet, and they said that it was gonna be at the beginning of 2024. But yeah, I'm going to London if it's the last thing I do. I mean, I'm not the only one who was a little bummed about London in particular because, because of like the situation. Why am I mispositioning my AOE? Because of like the the non-EU situation, some people don't. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it would have been so much easier to like for me to go to Germany than to England because I need to get a visa, and that's really annoying. Even though I know I can get it, there's no reason for me not to have it. I'm just, I don't know, it's just a little upsetting. But I will go. I really want to. Like, with the state of the world and all, you just, like... I don't mean to sound apocalyptic or anything like that. Do I stay in the same color or different color? Let me see. I don't know. Looks like this one is, like... In this one, I need to be in the same one. But when do the different ones happen? I guess in, like, stage 2? This one? I don't know, like, I'm just gonna stay in it. I guess not. I don't know, I still don't get this. Should I just be in the always different color? Oh, okay, because, like, in the first time, I died so many times last time I was in this dungeon, and now I stood in the same color and nothing happened, so that just confused the shit out of me. Sorry guys, it's just taking me ages for some reason to learn the boss that I should have learned last year. What? That's so confusing. Oh, you shielded me the first time. See, I wasn't paying attention, and I thought that that confused me. I wanted to see if something was gonna happen to me. And I stood there and nothing happened to me and I wasn't paying attention to the shield. Oh my god. Always different. Okay, from now on. Oh. From now on, that's what I'll do. Okay, he's back. He's back! Voldemort's back! Sorry. Where is my color? So I need to be in... Am I good to go here? God, okay. So it feels like I'm fine. Feels like I'm finally learning how to do this. Jesus. Okay. I'm ready for it. Come on. Come on, hit me with another one. I can do this now. Oh gosh, I don't think I can do this. I'm fine. I'm fine. Today's day has been a massive trip down memory lane trying to relearn these dungeons. It's been pretty bad. Nah, it's been good. The dungeon music is so good. It starts like very tense. And then it just proceeds to turn into a spectacle like it is. Like with Endwalker music, they did such a good job, and they are continuing to do a good job. It's crazy. Here, I think if I stand here, I will be okay. I want to believe that I'll be fine. Okay. No, this dungeon was created to annoy me. For sure. Like, every time I see people getting loot during the dungeon, I think it's over. Without considering the people are just sitting there genuinely accepting their loot because they have a break between, like, cooldowns and such. So if I stand here, I'll be fine. It's like I stop casting every time I see that loot has been assigned to someone. That's my mood today. That's how proficient I feel today. Oh god. I really want to take off my glasses because I'm starting, like, I've been streaming a lot today, and I've been starting to get this, like, pain, like, in the back of my head. But if I take them off, I will literally see nothing. I did die a lot less. But I also died in the places where oh my god! I didn't get a level! What is this? What is this sorcery? No! No! How is this possible? I wanted to be 87. I don't want to go there again. All right, let's try to do something else. This is not fair. This is not fair. I should. Why didn't I get a level? I had a food buff and everything. So stupid. Okay, let's change this. Oh my god, let's do a trial or something. Like, watch me want to do a trial and proceed to queue into Heidelin or Zodiac. It's not gonna happen, is it? I don't want to go to that place again. I want to go to the other dungeon. I just want to get that little itty bitty piece. This is like, what? This is like 500k. I'm for sure going to get a 500k experience out of a trial. I have to. I have to. It's like I don't know, do I have anyone in the chat who wears glasses? Do you know, like, when you wear them a lot, like, this part behind your ears, like, it's starting to hurt? That's what happens to me. And then I just, like, take them off, and I like, try to balance, like, which kind of pain I'm gonna be feeling. Like, if I'm fine with the head pain, then I'll just wear my glasses, but then I take them off, and then my eyes start to hurt. And then when I can't tolerate the eye pain, then I wear glasses again. That's kind of how I rotate between my pains. I don't know if you have the similar thing. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, if you lean on one side of your back, like I do, and then it hurts, and then you just, like, lean on the other and wait until that one hurts and whatnot. Okay, it's not Heidelin, it's not Zodiac. Rejoice. We're fine. We have no high gives you 300 experience in less than 10 minutes. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But Heaven on High is something that I haven't even unlocked because I haven't done the Palace of the Dead yet. Embarrassing. So technically, I don't even have it available. There's a lot to do for me. There is a lot to do. Like, I have a huge backlog just in Final Fantasy XIV that I want to go through. Oh yeah, the Beast Tribes. True. My vision's getting blurry. Not getting blurry, I've been blind since I was 4. Nothing's been getting blurry. Oh my god. How long is this cutscene that people are watching? Oh, if they're here for the first time. Oh, that's the movie. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I remember. It's like I have that pain, but then I still proceed to like take my hair and put it behind the ears, just so that my skin can be reminded of the place that hurts me. Terrific. Close to maxing all jobs, only have Reaper at 87 left. Nice! That is very close. I could have been there, but I invested like 200 hours into all the other games that I've been playing in the past couple of months. So now I'm like, well, the patch 6.25 is coming, and I got nothing. That's okay. Just want to be 87 so I can do the other dungeon. I don't want to go back to that place. That place is evil. Where do I even stand? It's like I've lost the memory of every single one of the Final Fantasy XIV encounters. At least I want to listen to music. Oh, that's good music. It's like my eyes are like gonna be like that for the rest of the stream if I don't wear glasses. Maybe I should go to bed. Maybe I've streamed enough for the day. Maybe it's been enough. Look, I have more things about my body that hurt right now than that don't. But I just want to stream. I've been having such a good time today. Even with all the deaths and not knowing what I'm doing in a level 60 encounter that I should have been in like 52 million times on it. Yeah, but this music makes up for it. I love this so much. I bet people who have done the ultimate, they find it pretty maddening at this point. I can only imagine. Like for the first like 200 times you jam to it and then it just starts being like, do you know like jail music? Like the music that they'll play in jail and they'll just play the same tune over and over again to like, to just kind of make you go crazy. Oh, is that me with the flower? Of course. What? 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 Oh. Like, I only see, like, blurs and puddles. I don't even know where I'm at. It's like I can't make a difference between, like, my character and, like, the floor tiles. It all looks the same. I think I need to go to bed. Yeah, with the time commitments that I'm making to exclusively Final Fantasy XIV, I don't see myself doing ultimates anytime soon. And I've worked very hard on forgiving myself this, and I think I've forgiven myself that when I realized that I'm not the only one in this world who also plays other games apart from Final Fantasy XIV. And honestly, you guys, you've been so supportive of me doing like everything else apart from just Final Fantasy XIV that I've actually gained confidence to play other games and stop being afraid of getting cancelled. It is literally thanks to you. Ah, I made it. Do I have any... nothing? No? Nothing at all? So now I play everything, and I'm the happiest that I've ever been. Not scared anymore. Playing everything is fun. There's so many good games, and I'm just so happy to have switched from WoW to this, because WoW didn't used to allow me to play other games. No, I don't think I'm gonna do this dungeon because I'm going to be going to bed soon, and also this next one is a little spoilery. And I think I have at least a couple of people in the chat who have not done Endwalker, and it's almost 12:30, and I had like 10 hours of streaming today, and I think it's just about time for me to go to bed. I will be back tomorrow, but only with 2 streams. What a disappointment, huh? um, I'm playing Destiny 2, Overwatch 2, and Gundam Fighters on the side. And that's very healthy. Like, right now, I'm playing Final Fantasy IV, I'm playing Diofield, I'm about to start... well, I don't know if you've been, I don't know, checking out my spams in the chat. The ones about about the games that I'll be playing this year. Like, I have a lot that I'm gonna be starting and hopefully finishing by the end of the year, but like some immediate things are probably Valkyrie. If I don't start it now on PlayStation, I'll start it when it comes out on Steam, which is like, I think it's November 11th or whatever. But like October 27 is the Star Ocean, the Divine Forest. October 13 is Triangle Strategy. October 18th is the 6.25 patch. There is so much. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, there's just so many games that I'm excited about, and I think that Final Fantasy is just such a good game to like kind of, I don't know, give you freedom to explore other things as well and not feel like you're behind. I've never been able to do this before, and for me it's like coming out of this, like, I don't know, this shelter that World of Warcraft used to be for me, just because I was never able to like go and play something else without being punished, especially not when raiding. It's like when you're raiding, you just have this massive responsibility to just I don't know, always be there for the people who you're raiding with. And I know it's the same in Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV is not perfect when it comes to that. There have been many cases and many, leaks and, little, conversations and whatnot that pop out where people get really mistreated, where there's a lot of toxic things that do remind me of WoW, unfortunately. But I think that culture still exists. But for the most part, there are so many different types of endgame that you don't have to be constantly in raiding and constantly gearing yourself and whatnot, to be able to still play the game and feel like um you're making progress. I'm still waiting on news for Blue Protocol. I'm gonna look up Blue Protocol because honestly I've never heard of it before, and I don't even know anything about it or the development or anything like that. But from the little that you said and that I heard about it just today, I'm curious. I'm gonna try Ashes of Creation. I honestly, like, this might be a little disappointing, but I guess I don't, because I don't know, like, I already have an MMORPG that I really like and that I want to continue to play, but Ashes is too much of like a community kind of thing, just with like a lot of consequences on like whether or not you were logged in, whether or not you're participating. It's like your server, and like everything that happens on your server, it just kind of like depends on you a little bit, like a member of a community. And I don't want it to feel like like a real world or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Like FF14 for the freedom it gives, you can do whatever you feel doing. Yeah, exactly. And you don't feel like, I don't know, like every time I would, for example, I would log into World of Warcraft, I'd feel like I was just like swarmed with these pop-ups like, oh, this is new, that's new, this is new, that's new. Like every time you start a new expansion and you haven't logged in before, there's like this overwhelming amount of like windows just popping out and just kind of, you know, getting you to look at it, to go there, to do this quest, do that quest. There's always like, here's what you have to do, you know. But in reality, like none of these things really matter. Like you just want to go through the story as fast as possible, and then just kind of, you know, either go raid or try to do PvP without paying for it, or go and pay for it and then do PvP or whatever. It's like, I don't know. There's not a lot of things that you can do where you don't depend on other people and where other people don't depend on you, which is not the case in FF14. And I like that. I like that I can't fail anyone with the time that I have. Like honestly, I have a lot of time. If I wanted to play Final Fantasy 14 all the time, I would just be playing Final Fantasy all the time. 14, I mean. And then I'd probably be also raiding and I would feel responsible or whatever. But this time is different. This time I just wanna not just, you know, just be stuck in this one thing that I'm doing. I want to do all the other things that you guys are also doing. It's like I used to be, when I started streaming FF14 and when I heard that people play other games as well, I didn't even think about playing other games because I had this massive backlog of MSQ to go through. And that was for a while. That was really fun. That took a lot of time, and it was just like the only thing that I was doing. But I was jealous. I was jealous because you guys kept talking about, you know, like all these cool other games that you've been, I don't know, playing. And then a bunch of people played God of War, and I was like, what is God of War? And then, you know, I hear about this, I hear about that, and I've never played any of these games. And then I'm like, how is it possible that people still have time to do this? Look at the amount of this MSQ or whatever, not really realizing that people have already, you know, played through this MSQ and now have this time. And I've finally reached that point when I've played through the MSQ and now I have time to do what everyone else is doing and having fun with it, because it is fun. Because like I finally got to play like at least some of these iconic games. I finished Final Fantasy VII, which was amazing, and then I played the remake, and that was also amazing. And now I'm going through 4, which is really promising as well. And like there's just so many of these games that I missed out on because I just never had the time to play anything else apart from just this one MMORPG that I'm playing. And FF14 is giving this freedom, and I like that. And I'm going to take advantage of that freedom. And I'm going to be playing FF14 a lot. And I'm going to be playing other games as well a lot. And I'm so happy to have finally found this confidence to go variety. And I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I think that I don't see myself coming back to just maining one thing and never playing any other games, at least not to like try it out or whatever. It's very important for me to have this freedom, and it just feels good that I can come back and be this happy. I can come back and just enjoy the game all over again instead of feeling burnt out. Like for a while before I took a little break from FF14, I didn't even want to stream. Uh, I didn't want to stream roulettes or whatever because I didn't think that it was fun. I didn't think that I would have anything to like offer content wise. But then I realized that the problem lies in me just kind of being a little bit burned out on leveling constantly, because this is not burning me out. I'm leveling with you guys, I'm talking to you guys, and I'm having a great time. Regardless of what I'm streaming, it just feels good to be on stream again, and I'm very happy about that. And every time I do need that little bit of a break, and if I need to invest like 40 hours into another game to get that break and come back fresh, I'm gonna do that. FF4 was my childhood. See, like you guys played that as kids, and I'm only just now starting to experience it. And I'm glad that I'm actually doing it on this channel since you're on YouTube. I refer to this as this channel, and people on Twitch, I guess they also know that that I'm posting it on this one. But even though it's not 14, because of the relationship between like the Endwalker, like the post patches, and 4, I really want to play through 4, and I think I'm gonna continue to do this on this channel here. Um, Yo, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for today. I really need to go to bed. My eyes are blurry and everything hurts. I had such an amazing time today streaming, and we had 3 streams. I shouldn't even be mentioning that anymore. It just sounds like a sounds wrong. But it was a great day, and I will be back tomorrow. So tomorrow around 3 p.m. Central European, we're gonna continue Dealfield. I think I'm about to finish chapter 5, and we're gonna do chapter 5 and chapter 6. I should be finishing the game around, like, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday or whatever, and then it's just going to be FF14 and FF4 here on YouTube on this channel, and everything else that's, variety or whatever is on Vplays. Vplays is my other YouTube channel. In case you haven't found that one yet, make sure to do that. I'm trying to get it monetized. I'm sitting at around 350 something subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1K because I'm already about to hit the threshold that I need for the watched hours, and I'm very grateful for that. So I just need, I just need a little bit more people. So I'm very happy about that. If you care in any way, shape, or form about other games apart from 14, mostly RPGs and JRPGs, check out that one as well. And yeah, if you're new to Twitch, make sure to follow so you know where to come back. And yeah, good night. Take care. Tomorrow, if you're here just for the 14, I will be doing this same kind of thing tomorrow night. I will be leveling bard and probably monk after that. My monk is at 60, so that's the next one that I'll be taking to 90, and I'm doing that tomorrow. So yeah, thank you so much for today. Thank you for playing, for hanging out, for your support. Thanks for everything. I had such an amazing day, and hopefully tomorrow we have a good time as well. Have fun. Take care. Good night, and bye bye.